Leroy's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl walkthrough, part 32. Alright, now we are in Pastoria City, finally. And one thing I noticed right away, there's another galactic grunt, so that just means we got more trouble to deal with in the next city. It seems like these guys are everywhere. But, he's just talking garbage, by the way. Don't even listen to him. I'm gonna heal up. So now that I got everything healed up, I guess I'll take a little tour of the city like I have been doing from town to town. So I'll take a look inside this house. Oh, this guy talks about the Great Marsh, and this is, Pastoria City has the Great Marsh in it, and it's kind of the popular thing. Everyone's pretty proud of the Great Marsh here, I guess. It's actually pretty much just like the Safari Zone from the older games. Here's a look at the gym. Crasher Wake, the water type gym leader. And you can talk to some of these people over here. This lady will give you a Pokemon mask of the type that your rival has. So in this case, it's Turtwig. And she mentioned the Great Marsh too. And since so many people have been talking about the Great Marsh around the city, we're gonna go take a look inside. Now, I'm not going to do too much stuff in here, but there's a ton of stuff to do in it. I might just do it in an extra video after the game. If you see the stairs there, you can go up and look through the binoculars to see what Pokemon are in there. I'm just going to go right in because there's something you will want to do when you get here. Now, I could just spend my time catching tons of Pokemon, but I'm probably going to come back later on and do that. Really, all you need to do in here is talk to this guy, and he'll give you HMO5, which is Defog. Now, you technically don't need Defog, you can get through the game without it, but it's really, really helpful later on in the game, which you'll figure out pretty soon. Alright, so it's only $500, so you might as well go in and get it, because, it's not that much money. And if you want, you can just, spend it all on one trip, catch as many guys as you can. It's really not that hard to do. Let's take some more looks around. Here's a house over here. Examining my Pokemon to see if it's worthy of a scarf. I think that's what she said. So she recommends I feed my Pokemon more Poffins, so I guess that's something I could do if I wanted. Really, besides the Great Marsh, getting that one item in the gym, there's really not much to do in here. It's kind of a, just small town, really. Picked up some berries, and this guy mentions Defog, which we got, and yeah, so that's kind of a hint that says you need to go get it. So apparently that guy's in the smack dab in the middle of the city. Now this guy in here is really helpful. If you have a heart scale, you can learn old moves that your Pokemon learned that you decided to not teach it or forget, which is pretty nice. Some Pokemon actually have moves that you can teach them with the heart scale that you wouldn't even be able to get by leveling up normally. So you should take a look at that, just to see if there's anything you could use. And if you notice, I have a new Pokemon here, Wingull. And really, I'm not using him for anything other than Fly and Defog. And that's about it, because I need something to fly around from city to city. It's really useful. Plus, I'll need to teach it Defog later on. Looks like there's a couple more places to look at. Oh, this guy talks about Burmies. Now, I think if you bring in all the Burmy forms, I think he gives you like a Mako brace or a Macho brace. I'm not positive though, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, and a lot of people talk about the Great Marsh in here. So, like I said earlier, they're pretty proud of the Great Marsh. It's pretty much the only interesting thing in the city other than the gym. This lady here gives you a different berry. I think it's every day, maybe every week. I think it's every day you go in, she'll give you a new berry. So. Might as well stop in there, get something useful. And more to talk about the Great Marsh. Now the Mart, you'll want to take a look in because, you still got all the standard items, Pokeballs, Potion, Revives, Antidotes, Escape Ropes, Repels, all that stuff. But you probably already have a bunch of those. But really you want to talk to this lady on the other side because she has two new items, the Dusk Ball and the Quick Ball. I already have a couple Quick Balls. I'm going to get some Dusk Balls, which work really well at nighttime. Quick Balls are nice if you just want to catch Pokemon right away. So pick up a few of those or as many as you can. Now there's one last thing I want to do. We already looked at everything we need to in Pastoria, but since I beat the third gym leader, there's something I can do. So if you head back into Jubilife City, if you remember, there's that little Poketch building where they make all the Poketch apps. Well, if you take a look in there, that guy who owns the place will still be in there. He promised he would give you some, new things for your Poketch if you revisited him. And it's really every 2 gyms you beat, so it's like the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th. So he'll give you a new Poketch app. And he's just standing in there, president of the company. He should probably be doing some work if he's the president. But anyways, he gives you the marketing map. And you'll want to pick that up because it could be useful later on in the game. So that's all there is to do in Pastoria City, and be sure to check out that item in Jubilife City. So that's all for now.